Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I decided to do something different today and draw myself in different art styles. For the first one, I was going with a more old-timesy type drawing style. My main inspiration was Cuphead, the game and the show, but I know different people had different minds of where this art style come from, so I just decided to make it pretty general. Obviously, I gave it the Pac-Man eyes and everything else. Originally supposed to be like a mad character, like getting ready to run like a classic Tom and Jerry type thing, but I wasn't that type of person, so I just made me like dancing or something like that. One thing I decided to do differently was not keep my hair in a puff for these drawings. I usually just have it all put together in like a small ponytail, but I decided to just let the hair down for each character, I believe except the last one. But overall, I really did like this type drawing. I actually got it from an artist. The idea to draw myself from an artist like this. I can't remember who it was, but I will try and post up who I think it is. Other than that, yeah, it was just me. The line art was pretty easy. The style was pretty easy. Shading, obviously, for most cartoons are pretty easy. They usually just use black to shade, or they just don't shade at all. And so that's basically what I did for this one. I gave it cute little accents like hearts at the bottom for when she's dancing. I do go and change the facial expressions where she don't look so angry. Next is one of my personally favorite shows, and it's Adventure Time. I mainly got the reference to draw this character from Princess Bubblegum, but I obviously had like some different stuff to it, like my floofy hair and just my different body type in general. While the art style is simple, I can say this was the most complicated out of the three for me, mainly because most characters in Adventure Time are like lanky, skinny characters, so it's kind of hard to see how my character would fit. I decided that my character would be Princess Art, not really in real life, but you know, it's fantasy. I decided to add little things inside of her hair, like a pencil, an eraser, so. Another reason why it was so complicated was because the characters had 4 fingers. I didn't know, like, what would be like considered a pinky or a thumb, so I just gave her like basic out hands. I guess I could have did research, but it just seemed weird. So after that, I am pretty much done, but I decided to be just a little bit extra and just add some shading to the skin. It doesn't really happen in the show unless they're like a somatic scene, but I decided I want to be just a little bit different. And to make it more obvious that I'm an artist, so-called, I decided to add some paint, like I've been painting, like I specialize in all types of art. I mean, I do all types of art, but not as much as. And lastly, I'm not telling you. This last one I want to be a little bit of a surprise for people that know what it is. This is a pretty old, show on YouTube, and it wasn't like one that you could basically just see anywhere, but the art style is like weird and murderous, I guess. The eyes for me was a very key part to this character, and just making sure they looked as crazy as possible. I also wanted to make certain key elements of their outfits, and in the end, the background is a little bit of a clue, so just tell me if you know who it is. So for more context about this show, I started watching this so-called show when I was, I believe, around 13 or 14. I wouldn't say it's like a creepypasta, but it's definitely something based off something else. That's what the best clue it could be. It's pretty, I wouldn't say it's, it's pretty creepy. It's just, if you're into something weird, it's basically that. It's meant to show like an obsession or something, and I haven't heard a lot of people talk about it recently, so I decided just to bring it up. Overall, I really like this style, and I like the show it's based off of, and I truly decided to wanted to make like a deranged character because I'm not, and I just wanted to make something that's a little bit different. So there you go. Alright, that's going to do it for the video today. Having one say, please comment down below. Anything you want to see, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.